Congressman, thank you. Important hearing these witnesses in there before this panel for the first time. School openings, a big topic. What do we learn?
Well, we learned from Dr. Redmond, and thanks guys for having me on the show. We learned from Dr. Redmond that there are significant health sequelae for students if they don't go back to school. 7.4 or 7.1 million children get their behavioral health and their nutritional health through school. Those children will be harmed. We're seeing adolescent suicides increase massively all across the country. You know, it can be debated whether for adults anyway, the cure versus the disease, which is worse. For children, absolutely, the cure is far worse than the disease. We got to get kids back in school.
You know, Congressman, right now we're watching GOP Democrats at odds over COVID-19 relief benefits. You have funds expiring overnight. Schumer, Pelosi, Meadows holding emergency talks right now. President Trump railing against Democrats, saying, listen, Republicans have presented several options of temporary relief and said, listen, we'll do this and then we can deal with the rest later. Nothing seems to be happening and Americans are really worried. Can Americans count on something getting done here?
Well, first, remember when we had the CARES Act, they had a nice little plan worked out, and Nancy Pelosi parachuted in and delayed the PPP from getting to American businesses by at least 10 days. And she's doing the exact same thing again. You know, okay, they're back to talking again today. Something will happen, but the Democrats have got to get their pet projects, $25 million for the, you know, Kennedy Center Performing Arts. All that junk, they got to get it in there. It's you know, their pet projects, and that's what's holding everything up once again.
Congressman, you know, a lot of this debate is about extension of unemployment at the federal level. People don't want to be on unemployment. They don't want the supplement. They want to have their job back. But a lot of businesses can't open because they have a threat of liability or mandates in the states. What can Republicans do through this process, if anything, to demonstrate, hey, here's what we're going to do to help you open up safely, which is really the only opportunity to revive the economy that everybody needs?
Absolutely. You just hit on the number one and the number two. If we want to fix America's health, we've got to get the economy going again. If we want to get the economy going again, we've got to get Americans back to work. If we want to get Americans back to work, we have to stop paying them more not to work. Americans are smart. If they can make more money not going to the office, they're not going to go to the office. It's simple math. So that's one issue. We have to fix that. Businesses have got to be protected. I mean, just because someone walks into your restaurant and 2 days later they become positive for COVID, that's not a lawsuit that should ever happen. We have to fix both of those. And again, that cascade of for getting Americans back to work, getting businesses back open that's the fastest way to fix health.
Congressman, take me inside that meeting between Pelosi, Schumer, Meadows, and Mnuchin. You know, Pelosi said going in, we don't want a short-term deal, but yet Meadows says they won't negotiate. How do we get to solve the problems you just described?
Well, it's just another negotiation. I mean, honestly, we could probably get them to liability and to change the unemployment, but we're going to have to figure out what we're willing to give up. That's the way the CARES Act went. We wanted to get PPP to the businesses. We just had to, you know, decide what we were willing to eat in order to get that done. And that's the negotiation that's happening right now. They've got two tablets of paper, their wish list, what we think needs to happen to get the economy going again, and they're just line iteming, and they're going to determine what it takes to get a deal done.
Congressman Mark Green, thank you very much for your time. Good luck on Capitol Hill.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
We appreciate it.